Welcome, everyone, to another Wheaton Academy live stream here at Performance Trust Field as the Wheaton Academy Warriors take on the Aurora Christian Eagles. I'm here with the one, the only, the eighth wonder of the world, Derek Schlembecker. Derek, how you doing tonight?
I'm feeling great, Jacob. Another Friday Night Lights here at Performance Trust Field, and we're looking to get a big win for us. And we'll dive right into the game changers, and that is this win could be a chance for history for the Warriors.
Could be.
It would be the first time the Warriors would go 8-1, best record that we've had ever in the history of the program. And, I mean, yeah, a chance to make history is something you don't get a lot, so these guys are hyped. They're ready to do it. So what's the next game changer?
You know, and speaking off of that, both our years at Wheaton Academy, we've seen Warriors go from a tough football team that has been super great to being super successful this year, and it's just super fun to see. But, yeah, next game changer is the reason why they've been so successful this year. Brett Dieter and Brandon Keebles, both of them have been super good this year on the defensive side of the ball. And we've talked about them before on the live stream that both of them are younger. Neither one of them are seniors. Brett Dieter being a junior and Brandon Keebles being a sophomore. Both of them have been tremendous players for them this year on the defensive side of the ball. Both have many tackles as Brett Dieter leads the team in tackles this year. But, yeah, both of them are strong voices. They lead by example and have done a great job this year. But why don't you take it away with senior night and why that's important?
I mean, it's senior night here for the Warriors, last home game. So we get to congratulate the seniors and thank them for all that they've done in this program. A lot of key pieces are seniors. Just to touch on a few, Belai Brummel, Donovan Meters on the defensive side. We've got Gavin Padone in the backfield, Breck Peacock, who's done an amazing job this year. So there's tons of pieces that are seniors that have had an impact, and we're super grateful for them, and tonight we get to celebrate them.
Yeah, and we had senior night last night for the volleyball team, and it's super fun here at Wheaton Academy, being able to recognize those seniors and what they do for the program. But, yeah, it's just a fun night here at Wheaton Academy. It is warmer tonight, Derek, which will be exciting. And is that going to play a part in tonight's game, that it's warmer?
I mean, I think it'll just be nicer for these guys. Last week was rough. It was cold. It was wet. We saw, based off the snaps that were going, like guys were losing the ball. So it should be much better weather conditions today, and hopefully we'll see some deep passes from Belai.
Hopefully, and I think it's better for us as well. We'll enjoy it a little more up here in the booth. But stay tuned. After the break, we have the senior night celebrations that you don't want to miss. But grab a snack, grab a drink, and it's going to be a fun one. And always remember, Warriors country.
Let's ride.
Welcome back after the break. We're excited to be back, Derek. We had a chance to go down there with the Maroon Platoon, and it's a little rowdy down there. Everyone's a little excited.
Yeah, everyone's hyped up. Senior night. We got the chance to celebrate the seniors before the game. We're so proud of all of them and what they've brought to the program. And, yeah, we got smoke bombs down there, and the student section's alive and well. It's jersey night tonight. So, yeah, a lot of new faces that we haven't even seen this year in the student section. So it's going to be a loud one. We got a great matchup between Aurora Christian and Wheaton Academy. Let's talk about Aurora Christian a little bit. you were able to talk to some of the guys, and they had some tough matchups this year.
Yeah, they played Francis really well. I heard from Breck. He said, do not sleep on this team because they can come out and they can show out a good game. So, yeah, just a lot of the guys. Bly was even saying that this team's, don't play with them because they'll come out of nowhere and they'll beat you. So, yeah, we're excited to go. I know all the players are super excited, and we're getting ready for the kickoff here as Declan Finnegan is going to take it away, as he was not here last game, as he was at the boys' regional final soccer game, and the boys are still doing well in the soccer. So we're glad that Declan's with us tonight. We don't want him to miss another game, especially with playoffs coming up next week. But we're getting ready for the kickoff here.
Friday Night Lights, we're back.
We are back. The last regular season game has begun, and Declan Finnegan showing his true colors as he kicks it all the way into the end zone.
So good to see that. Just a kick booted through the end zone, just like Declan always does. And now we get to roll. Let's see what this defense has for us. A lot of energy in this place.
I mean, when we talk about seniors, you think about Declan Finnegan, only been with the program 1 year, but he's such a big part of this team and this big part of this program.
Yeah, he's been a key piece. If you have a good kicker in high school, it changes everything. And we're blessed with a kicker. So, yeah, I mean, it's been huge. He's kicked field goals, been near perfect on extra points. Just been a great year for Declan. And we are about to get rolling here. First drive for Aurora Christian. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they're going to do out of the gate, if they're going to look to run or use the pass game early.
As they will run it right through the middle. And he will be brought down by Brett Dieter. Like we said in the pregame, he's going to have a lot of tackles in this one. See there on the replay, pass it off to Drew Kergeben there, as he was able to get a couple-yard gain.
Yeah, nice run there. Able to get through a gap, get a couple yards. 2nd and 5, split the difference on that one. So let's see if the Warriors can start to lock them up. Aurora Christian's got a big O-line, and we'll see if we can stop them.
The Warriors defense will go back to where we talked about Brandon Keebles, Brett Dieter. Who else on the defense has been good for you? We'll talk about that after this play, as they will look to throw it downfield, and Jarrett Jower, beast mode, swatting that one out of midair.
Jarrett's on that one. You are not getting it by Jarrett. Does a great job, and the energy, man. I mean, as soon as he slapped that sideline stands, everyone is getting hyped up.
And with that, let's talk about the Wheaton Academy defense. Brett Dieter, Gavin Padone, Brandon Keebles, Brett Casper, Gino Spinelli. Along with that, they've just had a really good team. Evan Eckert, Jarrett Jower, Ethan Brunner, Jeremy Johannick, Breck Peacock, and Donovan Meters. Donovan Meters had a pick last game.
Yeah, he did. He had two of them.
Two picks last game, actually, getting his first interceptions of the year.
Yeah, 2 picks late for Donovan. He's had an awesome season.
3rd and 5 situation, as he will roll out, try to throw it downfield. Passes long. And
oh, no. They're going to call PI on that. It looks like the ball wasn't even playable, but it looks like they're still going to call PI. We'll see. They're going to discuss here. Yeah.
Let's look here on the instant replay. A little bit of a last-second shove and a very late call, as you can see there on the replay. But 1st and 10 situation for ACS, is they're gonna start off with a good chance to score here on the first rush.
Yeah, they're getting in good field position. Breck Peacock didn't do much there, but yeah, tough call on that.
Looks like ACS is going to play the passing game once again, as the quarterback will run it himself up the line and spins off a couple big tackles and is still running.
There's another flag on the field. We'll see what that is, but yeah, nice run there by Aurora Christian's QB. Able to get the first down. We'll see what the penalty is and if that first down will still stand. It's going to be a holding on Aurora Christian. Yeah, you can see that right there on the outside.
As Max Bray was able to spin off a lot of Warriors players there and run up the wing for Aurora Christian, as he is their quarterback. But yeah, he did a great job on that play, and he's done a great job so far in this one. Had a couple good passes. That last one wasn't quite able to connect, but ran that one all by himself and was able to get by the Warriors defense.
1st and 15 here now for Aurora Christian. Yeah, that was a nice move. Obviously, you had the holding, which allowed him a little bit more space, but nonetheless, great job, great mobility out of the pocket. Looks like it's going to be a battle of the quarterbacks here today.
Max Spray will get ready once again for this 1st and 15 situation. As he will toss once again, looks downfield, and that one will go out of bounds. Incomplete pass there. I like the idea. Ran the ball up the side a little bit. You can see here on the replay. Just didn't have a lot of options. Had to get rid of it quick before Jarrett Jower got in there and just over the head. But I think Breck Peacock would have been on him either way.
Yeah, Peacock was right there. He was probably going to be on that either way. But still, yeah, I like the aggression from Aurora Christian out the gates. They're doing a good job.
They're controlling the Warriors so far on the defensive side, as Warriors are usually super dominant. As many times on the live stream in the first couple plays, Warriors have been able to turn the ball over, but not the case tonight. As Aurora Christians come out strong, we'll see if they can continue right here, as they will run it right up the middle once again, and he will be brought down there. By looks, Gavin Padone brought him down. As Gavin Padone playing on both sides of the ball, offensive and defensive tonight. We've seen him a lot at the running back position. Haven't seen him a lot on defense. What do you like to see out of him?
Gavin's done a great job. I mean, running the ball, he's been a force. Like, it's hard. You can see Coach Swider up top, always locked in. But yeah, back to Gavin. He's done a great job overall, especially on the offensive side, running the ball. He's battled some ankle injuries, so we missed him for a week or two there in the middle of the season, but we're so blessed to have him back.
As they pass it off, and Jeremy Johannick all over him with Ethan Brunner, as Ethan Brunner is fired up on that play. Jeremy Johannick able to get a hand on him, slow him down, and Ethan Brunner finishes the tackle.
Big hit by Brunner, big hit. You can see the power of that defensive line for us attacking from the outside. You got no stop. You got no chance of stopping that man. If he wants to get somewhere, he's getting there.
And we talk about, Brett Dieter, Brandon Keebles as being two forces for Wheaton Academy's defense. But who else? There's a lot of other guys like Ethan Brunner, like Gavin Padone, as Breck Peacock will return the kick for the Warriors. It's a good kick. It will be right to Breck as he's able to handle that one under pressure. Tough play there for Breck.
Solid punt, a lot of air, a lot of hang time on that one.
As you can see here, this is the replay as Jeremy Johannick reads that perfectly well, gets a hand on him, and Brunner almost was able to pop that ball out almost.
That's picture-perfect tackle right there. That's exactly what you want. Brunner doing a great job early. And now it's time to see what our star QB's got. Let's see what Belai can do. We've got some awesome receivers. I love to call the Jalen Whitaker pass early. Let's see if they go to that.
I was going to ask you if you're going to go to your special early on tonight, as you already have, so let's see what he can do. Belai passes it off to Gavin. Gavin stiff arms one, but able to be brought down by the ACS player there, John Knight, bringing him down. You can see here on the replay, Gavin almost able to knock him down, but a very strong attempt there by John Knight.
Yeah, Gavin able to overpower him a little bit, but yeah, I mean, he stopped him from getting more yardage, so that's all you can ask for. It doesn't have to be a clean tackle as long as you get him down.
2nd and 8 situation here. Belai Brummel runs the first ball. We've seen that a lot. Starts with the running game and then opens it up to the passing, as we do have Jay Whitty down the left side. We'll see if Belai will go to him, as he will look here for Brett Casper. Able to spin off one, and then the second man brings him down. About a couple-yard gain there for the Warriors.
Yeah, we're getting positive yardage. That's all we can ask for. Brett Casper, good job. Almost able to slip out of that tackle and get gone, but looks like it'll probably be a 3rd and 4 situation for the Warriors. You can see we got our drum line out there today. They're doing a great job.
We'll see what happens here. Belai with the short pass there. We don't see a lot of that from him this year. We've seen him go deep quite a few times, but we'll see what happens right here.
And one of those deep targets, Zach Morvik out wide.
As they will run it right up the middle. Brandon Keebles with a big gain for the Warriors, able to stiff arm one and keep running, as we haven't seen him at the running back position a lot this year, but as of late, with Stephen Fellows being out, someone had to step in, and a great job by Brandon here. What do you see on this replay?
I mean, Brandon Keebles is a force. Like we said, a sophomore. I don't know how he stayed in bounds on that one. A great stiff arm, got the extra yardage, and I mean, a great start from him. He's been awesome on the defensive end. You touched on that earlier, how he's had such an impact there. But, yeah, I mean, that just shows he can run the ball, too.
He's a fast kid. I played baseball with him. I know his speed. I know his athleticism. And he does a great job overall. It's a 1st and 10 situation here for the Warriors as they are just on this side of the 40-yard line. As they pass it off to Zach Moravec running this one. Able to break through one tackle. It seems like a little bit of miscommunication there. But a good gain nevertheless.
Tried to get outside on that one. We can see the replay here. Tried to get outside. Just ran into Gavin on that. But not a big deal. Able to still get some yardage. Not super clean from the Warriors so far. But I have a feeling that they're going to pick it up here. Get some points on the board. And we'll see what they got.
2nd and 4 situation now for the Warriors. Seems like they're shaking the dust off a little bit. They're a little flat-footed. But we'll see what they can do. As Bly Brummel looks to throw in deep. I got touchdown pass to Brett Casper on this one.
Let's see it.
Bly Brummel will look downfield as he will run himself out of bounds as he was looking for Brett Casper, but Brett Casper got shoved, not able to stay on his feet, it looked like, but a couple-yard gain there for the Warriors.
I mean, yeah, Bly was scanning the field. He was looking at all his options. He made the smart play, just got out of bounds.
It was looking like my prediction was going to be right. As you can see there, the Aurora Christian fan section showing out for their team tonight. Props to them for getting here. That's something that our school does a lot too, going to the away games for football. So I'm sure it's their last game of the year too. So they want to support their boys, and they're doing a great job. And it'll be a fun matchup.
We got Jalen Whitaker one-on-one out wide, and we got Breck Peacock looking like he might come across the middle on this.
As Brandon Keebles will run once again, and a good read there by the Aurora Christian defense there.
And I don't know if there's going to be any positive yardage on that. Yeah, good job by Aurora Christian. Read it early. We'll see if it is going to be a 1st and 10. We barely got it on that. But we did. We got it. So that moves the sticks forward. And now we're probably going to see a pass here from Bly. And then if not, we're going to pound it in the ground and just get some points on the board.
You can see there on your screen, Coach Schreier talking to Brandon Keebles. They do have that baseball coach connection, so I'm sure they are very close. And, you know, I'm sure he's just giving them a little word of advice. As Bly Brummel will look downfield. Looks for Breck Peacock in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Wheaton Academy as they will go up 6-0. We've talked about him before. Breck Peacock also getting an offer from Wheaton College as of recently, but he puts the speed on to play for the Warriors.
Yeah, Breck just picked up an offer from Wheaton College. You can see him right there. That was a big play. He loves coming across the middle, stays in that slot, and Bly loves him as a target. You could see he broke free from his defender on that. Was wide open, caught it in stride. Great pass from Bly. And that's what we do here. Let's see if that could get the extra point through.
And the extra point attempt is good, and the Warriors go up 7-0 early. As you can see, the Maroon Platoon's got jersey night. Derek, you're rocking a jersey up here in the blue.
I am. I got the Charles Barkley USA 92 Dream Team on. But yeah, you can see that right there. Breck in stride, gets some fans there, flexes on them. Big time right there by Breck Peacock.
You see Bly almost flicked that pass in the end zone. Let's see, get another look at it right here. Kind of staggered feet on that one. Didn't have a lot of time to throw it, but picture perfect toss.
That was a great job by the Warriors, getting the tutty on their first drive. And we'll see if they can finish out this quarter strong. Little under 6 minutes to go.
As it is jersey night for the Maroon Platoon. What's their favorite jersey you've seen tonight in the fan section, Derek?
Scotty Murray Jr. is rocking a Steve Nash jersey. Love that. Steve Nash, I mean, if we want to get in a basketball conversation, we can. We'll save that for another time. But, yeah, love Steve Nash and love Scotty Murray. So
we'll let you talk about the basketball conversations when you get to live stream a basketball game this year. Looking forward to that. But I think my favorite jersey I've seen so far is Ben DeHaan rocking a Red Wings jersey. Did not know he was a Red Wings fan, but, you know, you'd love to see that. As Declan Finnegan will kick it off once again. If you're just joining us, Breck Peacock just converted on a touchdown attempt for the Warriors. 7-0. They lead once again in the first quarter in their final home game of the year. As here we go, Declan Finnegan will kick it off for the Warriors. As it is downfield and into the end zone.
Like clockwork every single time.
So you can see here, I should say, the Maroon platoon getting hyped up. Sam Dykema leading the charge on that kick, as he is always very loud and ready to go. But yeah, the Warriors do a great job getting the lead early on, as they are undefeated here at Performance Trust Field. They've done a great job all year round here, despite the cold weather, despite the warm weather. Does not matter. They've done a great job. And what do you like about their game here at home as opposed to on the road?
I mean, I think the fact that we always bring out good student sections help these guys a ton. And, I mean, this is the field that they practice on every single day. So you're going to feel more comfortable. I mean, more your parents and family members are going to be here. You got cheerleaders. You got students from the grade school coming. So the whole environment is just catered for us to go get a win every single Friday that we're here.
Max Bray will throw it once again, and a good toss there, as Gavin Padone will knock him out of bounds. But Max Bray with a good, firm toss out wide.
First down right away for Aurora Christian. Yeah, good toss.
He finds Stan Lindo on that one. Yeah, first down.
Little screen action there, but did a great job.
Max Bray's done a great job so far for Aurora Christian. We'll see if he can keep it up and compete with Belai's pace, as he's got some work to do to get back in this one. As he will be tossing this one. He winds up, and what a snag, as no, it is dropped, but a great effort there.
Yeah, Brett Casper, I thought he was going to be able to pick that one off. You can see on the left side of your screen here. He dove for that. I think he would have been out anyways, but super impressive effort there. And, I mean, that shows you that this young Aurora Christian team they're out here ready to work.
As that was Owen Hampton on the attempt for Aurora Christian. Yeah, did a great job getting his body in good position and made a great diving attempt. Timed it pretty good. I just don't think he could quite get both hands on that one. But 2nd and 1 situation here for Aurora Christian.
And it looks like they're going to throw it again.
As he is under pressure, will have to throw it, and it will not be good. As no, that one is caught there by Aurora Christian.
Sliding in on that, number 5, Jalen Carter. And he is a freshman, folks.
Great athletic play there. Didn't quite have an angle on it, but nevertheless made a great sliding grab. Can't ask for more than that, as the throw was just over the head as the intended target, but coming in right behind him was Jalen Carter, and he did a great job.
Yeah, Jalen Carter, a freshman. He's also the backup QB over at Aurora Christian. He does a great job when he gets the opportunity, and big play for him there.
As Max Bray will look to run this one himself, as he runs it up the middle, and a big hit by Gavin Padone, knocking him down. Looks about a 3-yard gain for Aurora Christian once again.
Yeah, big hit by Padone, but man, I mean, the Eagles are pushing it downfield right now. This is something that the Warriors have not really had to deal with a ton. I mean, I haven't seen a team cross into our territory in a while since we've been at home. So it's fun to see this, though. We want battles, especially on senior night, to win a game on your senior night in a battle win where you have to fight for it. That's all you want. So I'm hoping that this is what we get tonight.
Yeah, should be a good battle. We're excited for it. Looks like it's going to be a close game, and we want one of those here at home. It should be fun matchup, as Max Ray will go back to work with a 2nd and 6 situation here for the Eagles, as he will run it again, and Warriors read that one perfectly, as Brett Dieter comes up flexing on that one, happy to knock him down.
That's more like that Warriors D-line that we've seen. Yeah, Brett Dieter around the corner. You're not getting past that. Isaac Ocasio assisting on that tackle. Tremendous job by the Warriors. That's what we're looking for. Looks like the intensity's picking up a little bit, and we'll see if we can start rocking and rolling here.
You'd see on that one, on the replay, that Brett Dieter kind of read that one perfectly. You could see he started creeping towards the quarterback right before the snap, and then just a burst of speed right towards him, was able to knock him down. As a 3rd and 6 situation once again here. It's Max Bray. Look downfield. Good toss. And Gavin Padone able to knock him down, but it will be a 1st down for the Eagles once again.
That's going to be Jalen Carter again on that catch. Another 1st down. And they're following Jalen Carter early. They're doing a great job with that. Yeah, the Eagles are showing us something right here. They saw us score, and they said, let's get right back at you. So they're pushing it downfield. You can see right there, number 5, Jalen Cutter, like we said, just a freshman, and he's having himself a pretty good night so far.
It will be interesting to see how the Warriors do with this kind of pressure that they have not seen at home so far this year. But if you're Coach Joe Hanick or Coach Swider, what are you telling your players, especially facing this adversity you haven't seen so far this year?
Just get back to what we've been doing all season. No matter the competition, no matter the level, we've had games that have been super clean where we have been able to be forceful defensively, and we're not letting them go where they want to, and we're showing them where they need to go. But yeah, just keep doing that, and that's all you can ask for. So,
and with that, let's go to our sideline reporter, Anna. Anna, what do you got for us?
All right, we are out here on a beautiful night tonight. As you can see, we have so many fans on both sides with this big rivalry that we have. Both teams, Wheaton Academy coming in at 7-1 and Aurora Christian at 5-3. They're feeling pretty confident, I would say. You can definitely feel the tension and heat and the excitement from the fans, especially from the Maroon Platoon. I think their energy is really going to help the team move along and progress. That's all for now. Back to you two.
All righty, thank you, Anna. As Warriors will go right back to play here, as it is a 1st and 10 situation for the Eagles. We'll see what happens. The Eagles have some good pressure.
Yeah, they did a great job. Warriors obviously wanted to call a timeout, readjust, tell these guys, let's start to go, and we'll see what they can do here. But another run from the QB, and he is taken down by Jarrett Jower, just like that.
Jarrett Jower hyped up once again, hyping up his teammates. Could be a turning point for the Warriors on the defensive side of the ball, as they need more of that, confidence, more of that commanding pressure on this Eagles team. As you can see here, Jarrett Jower just stepping on the quarterback, Max Bray.
Such an impact player for us this year, and to have a lineman like that's that strong, that's huge.
Eagles will go back to work with a 2nd and 12 situation with about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Eagles have some work to do to get back in this one. Max Bray will look downfield once again, and that one is dropped, as looked like Drew Kingaben got spun around once again. You can see here on the replay, looks to find him, and yeah, just couldn't quite get 2 hands on it.
Just couldn't grab that one. It's going to be 3rd and 12. This would be a huge conversion for them. This one's going to be the difference from field goal territory and maybe a first down to work for that touchdown, or you're going to have to punt.
3rd and 12 situation. Max Bray going to look downfield, trying to find a connection and try to keep this drive alive. Max Bray looking downfield, a bullet pass, and it looks like it will be a first down for the Eagles. As Thane Lindo, the target for Max Bray there, as a nice rocket pass, very level toss there, as Brett Dieter couldn't quite get enough on him to get him down before the 1st and 10 situation now for the Eagles.
It looked like Brandon Keebles almost came across and was able to rip that one out. Just a little late on it. But that was a huge conversion. Like we said, this puts them in an opportunity to put some points on the board early, which is something that a lot of teams have not been able to do against the Warriors. And we're almost done with the first quarter here. 1:30 left on the clock.
As they run it once again all the way up the middle, there will be a flag on the field, but looks like he got a first down on that either way possibly.
It looks like that was a big gain there. There is a flag on the field. We'll see what that is.
As Drew Kingaben with the run there for the Eagles. And yeah, this is a great game, fun game to watch. The first quarter's gone by quick, but it's been very even.
Let's see what the call is here.
Will be against the Warriors. Not exactly sure what the call was there. See here on the replay. Good tackle there by Jarrett Jower. Regardless, able to knock him down, but 1st and 10 situation as they are within the 20-yard line here. Eagles have a good look at scoring. Max Bray looks like he will toss this one once again. Low snap, able to recover though. Good toss. Looks like maybe a yard gain on that one as he got that one to Owen Hampton out on the left side. Let's look at what happened right here, Derek.
Yeah, a little short. Owen Hampton did come back for that one. Still a good grab, able to reel it in. And yeah, like you said, 1 yard gain, so it will be 2nd and 9. But they are in red zone territory, and this is they can score end of the first here, even if it takes them into the second. This was a big drive, big possession for Aurora Christian.
Looks like they will be tossing once again. As Max Bray under pressure and knocked down by Jarrett Jower once again. Let's look right here what happens on the replay. Just under pressure, Gavin Padone, Brett Dieter, Jarrett Jower, all 3 of them on him right there.
Yeah, Dieter and Jower able to wrap him up by the legs, and he had no chance of going anywhere there. The clock's going to run out. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. And we'll be down on the other side of the field. Let's see if Aurora Christian can convert on this drive.
And if you are just joining us, Breck Peacock with the touchdown early on, Belai Brummel finds him in the end zone, cutting across to make it a 6-0 game. And let's talk about our next broadcast, Derek, Thursday.
Yeah, our next broadcast is going to be Thursday, November 17th. This is going to be the first girls basketball game of the year against Yorkville Christian. We are excited for that matchup. Should be a great one to start off the winter season with a bang.
Yeah, and you were probably going to be excited about that with the basketball season coming up soon. How excited are you for winter sports coming right around the corner?
It's the best time of the year, in my opinion. Basketball season is right around the corner. We got tryouts in a little over 2 weeks, and it's going to be big. We start out with the Thanksgiving tournament here at home. We will be live streaming some of those games, but it's great. I'm more than excited to just get back on the court with my guys and go have a big year.
As most people's basketball season starts this week, but you've had a lot of basketball action as of recently with a couple of college visits, Derek. Why don't you talk to us about that?
Yes, I've had the chance to go out to a few schools, kind of around the Midwest and other places, and actually got to pick up an offer yesterday, which was huge.
We'll get right back to that. Looks like it will be clogged up and no yards gained, it looks like, for the Eagles there. But yeah, why don't you talk to you about this, as Asbury University coming up on your radar?
Yeah, Asbury University in Kentucky, visited there yesterday. Had a great time. It was my 3rd time down there, and yeah, they extended an opportunity for me to continue to play basketball at their school, which was great to hear. Yeah, and I'm just humbled and blessed to do that, but now it's time to get to work with these guys and start doing things here at Wheaton Academy.
And seeing a night like tonight as of senior night being so impactful for the school and for the fans, as we'll continue that conversation really quick, as the Eagles going for the field goal right here, as not quite going to get it.
Just not enough oomph on that one to get it through. And big stop by the Warriors. It wasn't looking great. Looks like ACS was about to convert there, but that's a big stop.
Back to what I was saying, seeing how impactful senior night is on the WA community, and the school here at Wheaton Academy, you see all the students getting hyped up for tonight for the seniors. How does that impact you playing your final basketball season here at Wheaton Academy?
I mean, it excites me. Us seniors are going to have a huge role this year. We're excited for that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to our senior night. But beyond that, just to get out there on the court with the guys and start the year off strong.
We're excited for it. Winter sports are just around the corner, but an exciting time for Wheaton Academy sports. With fall sports, football starting their playoffs soon. Tennis was able to go down to state and play. But yeah, it's been exciting so far with fall sports. Soccer plays in the sectional final tomorrow night here at Performance Trust Field. It's Belai Brummel under pressure, looks downfield. A long toss there.
The ref looked like he lost his footing there. But he hopped right back up, so I think he's okay. But yeah, a little miscue on that. Zach Morvick was going deep. And now tell us about the starting lineup here.
We got Belai Brummel at QB with Gavin Padone as running back. Breck Peacock, Jalen Whitaker, Brett Casper, and Zach Morvick all out wide for the Warriors with John Hooverginski, Ethan Brunner, Jeremy Joyannick, Mitch Carrick, and Jarrett Jower once again. Big man Jower, we've mentioned him a lot.
Yeah, Jared Jauer doing a great job on both sides of the ball this year. He is a force, and we're lucky to have him out there.
Eli Brummel will pass it off to Breck Peacock, who snaps one ankle, and the ball is dropped and picked up by the Eagles and then brought out of bounds as Breck Peacock looked as if he was free. You can see here on the replay, just gets tangled up a little bit, and as he's trying to recover himself, just mishandles the ball, and it'll be turned over by the Eagles.
Just a miscue there by Breck. He made a great move, got tripped up. Looks like he was just trying to put his hands down to stop himself from falling there. You can see the replay one more time. Great move, and just lost it. It's football, that happens, especially when you have the ball in your hands as much as Breck does. But that gives Aurora Christian another opportunity to get right back in this game.
As Max Bray will go right back to work for the Eagles, as he will hand it off, and Ethan Brunner all over him there, pointing to the sky in celebration. Let's look at the replay. You can see all over him. Meets him at the gate.
Breck fumbles it, Ethan Brunner's like, I got your back. I'm going to go hammer this dude. So a great job there by the Warriors.
There's a second and third seed situation now for the Eagles. They need to convert on this drive. They really do.
This is huge. You don't know how many more opportunities they're going to get. The Warriors do run a quick offense. They get downfield fast. That's why we've put up some big numbers. But yeah, I mean, points on the board here could be a game changer for them.
As low snap once again for Max Bray, as a diving grab there by Owen Hampton once again. His athleticism has been on display tonight. Have yourself a night, Owen Hampton.
Yeah, the receivers overall for Aurora Christian are doing a great job. They're snagging balls that are tough catches.
So it'll be a 3rd and 4 situation now for the Eagles. Still 7-0. Warriors still have the lead. But if you're Breck Peacock, you got a lot going through your mind after that last play.
Yeah, Breck will shake it off, and he'll be right back out there, and I'm sure we're going to see some big plays from him the rest of this game.
Max Bray will look downfield as Brandon Keebles had the tackle, and Max Bray able to spin off of him and get a couple yards out of that one. But Brandon Keebles, you can see here on the replay, all alone, just looked like he rushed the tackle just a tiny bit. Jeremy Johannick able to recover on that one.
Almost had that one. Keebles, that would have been a huge hit. He got there. I mean, he saw a gap and he just attacked. But yeah, still able to shut him down on that 4th and 4 here for the Warriors.
So Max Bray will go back for the Eagles. Need a couple yard gain right here. Short toss and the reach, and it will be very, very close there. As Owen Hampton reached for the end zone. As Owen Hampton getting in the face of Donovan Meters, it looked like a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like that was a little chippy there. Jarrett fighting for that ball. But yeah, he's having a big night so far. And Aurora Christian is doing some damage here early.
As they do get the 1st and 10 there. But yeah, they've done a great job. They're in the red zone now. They got another good chance at scoring. We'll see if they can convert, as last time they could not quite get it as they missed the field goal opportunity. But let's see if Max Bray can help the Eagles convert. As they pass it off once again, and Brandon Keebles and Gavin Padone all over that one. As yeah, we've seen Drew Keegaben run quite a bit so far for the Eagles. And he's been successful, but not on that one.
Yeah, he's got a solid frame. He's working. He's just putting his head down, almost like Josh Allen, and just running with reckless abandon. But it's working so far.
You can see Max Bray and Jalen Carter getting the inside scoop from their coaches on the Eagles sideline, figuring out what they're gonna do to put some points on the board right here. Max Bray will look downfield once again. He goes for the end zone, and it will just be far.
Brett Casper clamps on that one. Jalen Carter got out wide. He thought he had him. Brett Casper was staying right there with him, and he was like, "You are not getting by me today, son." Let's see if the Eagles can do something here on 3rd and 10. And it looks like they're going to send guys out wide again, maybe look for a pass, as a big yardage here.
We'll see what Max Bray can do as Warriors defense have tightened up once it's gotten close to the end zone. As Max Bray will look downfield, there is a flag on the play. He looks and tackled by Brett Dieter all over that one. We will see what the flag is, but Brett Dieter out of nowhere comes running after Max Bray.
He was just waiting for that. You could see Brett chasing him down, came around the corner, and then flexed on him to let him know. But yeah, flag on the field. We'll see what that call is going to be and what that is going to affect here from a yardage perspective.
As it is a false start against the Eagles, as Brett Dieter is hyped up. We mentioned him in the pregame and how much of an impact he has on this defensive roster for the Warriors. Does a great job. You can see the speed on the display there as he was hunting Max Bray down and does a great job. We will see what the Eagles do here. You can see one more replay as Brett Dieter actually got pushed out wide and then was able to run around him and get Max Bray, as we will see what happens here for the Eagles.
The thing I love about Brett the most is that he's just not giving up on plays. Most guys would have got complacent on that, but he just kept hauling, and he knew that if he kept going, he was going to get there and be able to make a big tackle, and he did just that.
Fourth and 10 here for the Eagles, as it looks like they are going for it. And we'll see if they will be successful. Low snap to Max Bray. Looks up the right side, and it is good and looks to be in. It will be very close, but it looks like it is a first down.
This is a tough catch, able to know where his feet are at. Got that 1 foot in. You can see the replay here. Actually got 2 feet in on that. Yeah, great catch, and that's a first down there for Aurora Christian. And it's first and goal now.
Number 2, Owen Hampton, having himself a night for the Eagles in this one, but they're close to scoring a touchdown right here. They are in the red zone. We'll see if Max Bray can help the Eagles convert on this drive, as he is tangled up by Ethan Brunner and Brett Dieter once again. He's trying to hype up the bench, getting them into the game, as he's put his speed and athleticism on display tonight for the Warriors.
This will be a huge stop for the Warriors if they can force them to kick a field goal. I mean, that's obviously the objective here now, is to force them to kick, as they've struggled already with that today.
2nd and 9 situation now for the Eagles. They're lining up right on the 10-yard line, it looks like. And swatted down by Gavin Padone. I mentioned it before, but as soon as it gets close, the Warriors defense has tightened up.
Yeah, they've tightened up, and they have started to make some big plays. You can see right there, Gavin read that, stuck that arm up, and had no chance of getting through.
Third and 9 situation now for the Eagles. They need something big here, otherwise they're going to find themselves in a difficult situation once again. Max Bray looks in the middle, and it is incomplete. And now they're in a tricky situation now.
Let's see if they have trust in their kicker to put one through the uprights here, or if they're going to go for it on 4th and 9, and it looks like the kick unit is on their way out.
Let's see there, Pepin getting the Maroon Platoon into it, hyping them up, getting them ready for this next Warriors drive coming up, and I'm excited for it. And the kick looks to be good there by number 23, Zach Zappia, getting ACS on the board.
ACS is on the board, 7-3 here. Your Warriors are up. 6 minutes left. We're halfway through the second quarter. And now it's time for the Warriors to respond. We had a turnover that led to some points for ACS. And with that, we're going to send it down to Anna again with a sideline scoop.
All right, I just want to let you guys know about a couple events coming up. We have the show coming up, our fall show, 12 Angry Jurors, coming up in a week. We have the Evening in the Furnace, and we also have tomorrow our boys soccer game sectional final. So everybody needs to come out to that. I got the chance to talk to Jacob Carlson and Scotty Murray, and they both said the other school is bringing their entire town, so we need to come out and show our support. All right, that's all for now. Back to you two.
Thank you, Anna, for that. But yeah, Warriors sectional final tomorrow night. We're hyped up. I know we're both going. Gonna be fun to see. But yeah, we'll see you all there tomorrow night. As it is a maroon out. But yeah, we're all excited. It's gonna be a great time.
Yes, it will be a huge game for the Warriors. Gonna be a fun one, a fun night. We'll have tons of fans out there, and we're looking to get back to state as we won that state championship last year, beat Althoff Catholic in a big win, and we're hoping to do that again.
As the kick looks to be good, as Brett Casper will pick this one up and run it up the side, as he is loose, he is free, and brought down right around the 46-yard line as a good gain there for Brett Casper.
Brett Casper got out wide. He saw an opening, saw someone in front of him, and he told him to sit down, and he was gone.
As the Warriors offense will go back to work here with 6 minutes left in the first half. They need to do some damage.
Yeah, the Warriors looking to get some more points on the board here before we go to the half.
Live Brummel will go back to work. He's got Gavin Padone and Brandon Keebles as the running backs on this play. He flips it to Gavin Padone. Doesn't have a lot of space, but able to weave through there. There will be another flag on the field. We will see what the call is here in a minute.
Been a lot of flags here early. It's going to be a holding on the Warriors. It's going to push them back.
Sloppy game for the Warriors so far with the flags and all the calls. See here on the replay, Gavin Padone does a great job of squeezing through two ACS players and getting a good yard gain. Will not matter though with the flag. It's a 1st and 20 situation now. So Belai Brumwell's going to have to get quite the gain right now.
1st and 20, but we're not scared of big yardage. We've been doing that all year, getting it downfield. Let's see if we go for a pass out wide or if we're going to hand it off and go.
As Belai will find Evan Eckert, who's steaming ahead. He will get to the 1st down and keep running almost all the way to the 30. Evan Eckert with the run there for the Warriors.
A big-time play there by Evan Eckert, the first-year player here for the Warriors. Also a soccer guy last year, part of that state championship team. But he got going. He's quick, and he was just rolling on that.
He showed off the wheels. Also a senior for the Warriors this year. You can see here on the replay, there was no one in front of him. Had to burn by a couple ACS players. Is able to do that and gets that 1st down for the Warriors. Just like you said, not afraid of the big yardage. As Belai Brummel will go back to work. First and 10 situation now. Belai will hand it off to Brandon Keebles, who is knocked down in good defense by the Eagles.
Keebles able to hang on to that. He was not letting that ball go.
Second and 10 situation now for the Warriors, it looks like. We'll see what Belai Brummel will do. You know he has Jalen Whitaker out wide. Hasn't seen him so far tonight. No connection with him pretty sure they'll have Zach Morvik out wide as well. Obviously, Breck Peacock. But he's got options. He's got a lot of options. Some of the players we have not seen so far tonight in action.
Yeah, we haven't seen him go to Jalen just yet, but I'm sure that'll be coming soon.
It's Brett Casper out wide as well. Bly will look downfield. Short pass to Breck Peacock. He is gone. He's got a chance to get to the end zone, and there will be 2 flags on the field. He's brought out at the 10-yard line, it looks like, but multiple flags on the field. We'll see what happens here, as there was barely no one in front of him. They were just able to run him down.
But yeah, every single ref throwing their flag on the field there, so it must have been a pretty apparent call. I think it might have been a block in the back on the Warriors.
Holding against the Warriors. And once again, another flag against the Warriors early on in this one.
Another big yardage play that we're getting pushed back on because of a mistake, little mishap, and we're going to be back. It's going to be 2nd and 22 on this one. But we were able to convert last time on the big yardage play. Let's see if we can do the same.
Well, Ibram will go back to work with a 2nd and 12 situation. Need to get some yards once again, but he's done a great job of that tonight. Only 1 incomplete pass so far from in this one, as he runs up the right side, looking downfield. Good toss to Brett Casper, and it is a complete pass. Like clockwork for Belai Brummel. You can see it rolls out here, trying to find Brett Casper. Brett Casper able to lay out and make a great grab.
Yeah, he got that knee down, did an awesome job. Brett Casper, this is his first year playing wide receiver, and he is looking just like his brother out there, making big plays for the Warriors.
Brother Eddie Casper, currently playing at ISU, Illinois State University, wide receiver there. But yeah, Brett normally a quarterback up until this year, but the Warriors saw his athleticism and said, nah, you're going to play wide receiver for us this year, and you're going to start. And he's done a great job. I would love seeing him out there make some big plays. As he's got Zach Morvik out wide. Once again, we'll see if they go to him or if they will go back to the running game. They do. Brandon Keebles is clogged up, and the Eagles were able to read that one as they flex over Brandon Keebles. You can see here on the replay, they just read the Warriors like a book right there.
Yeah, that was a tough play right there by ACS. Able to definitely disrupt the run game so far today. Their line has been doing a fairly solid job. And I think that, as we've seen, we're going to start to attack those DBs more, especially on the longer plays. That seem to been a positive for us so far.
As just under 4 minutes now left in the first half, Bly Brummel probably going back to the throwing game, as that has been successful for them in this one. Bly Brummel under pressure, and it is a fumble. Gavin Padone able to pick it up, though. He's on his feet. He breaks through one and able to get a couple yards back for the Warriors, but there is a flag on the field. We will see what happens. But Bly under major pressure as the Eagles all over him there.
And Bly able to do a good enough job on that to at least get it out and have Gavin, give Gavin a chance to pick that one up and start going and try and get some yards back.
You'll see what the call is here, as there is a flag on the field. As it is a holding against the Warriors, but will be declined there, as it is. They need some yards right here, the Warriors, to say the least.
Yeah, this is going to have to be another big yard play.
Third down situation. Bly Brummel going to have to look downfield. We will see what happens as the Eagles defense is overpowering the Warriors right now. Bly looks downfield. Big toss, and it is almost picked off by the Eagles. And they are unable to find a successful pass there.
Bly trying to slide into that open gap right there, get it to his guys, but the Eagles' O-line has been doing D-line has been doing a solid job so far this game.
As Evan Eckert will kick this off for the Warriors here. and the Eagles will get another chance on offense. Snap back to Evan Eckert. And that one is barely missed. And Evan Eckert with an unsuccessful kick right there as he will touch it around the 45-yard line. And now the Eagles are in prime position.
Yeah, just shanked that one. Just some miscues here by the Warriors early, but I'm sure at halftime they will hear about it and they will come pick it up in the second half. But they got to finish this half out first. There's still 3 minutes left, plenty of time for the Eagles to do some damage and get back and put themselves up as we go into half, which is something the Warriors have not had to deal with except that IC game.
We'll see what happens. Also plenty of time for the Warriors to get back in it. Both sides with some big opportunity here, but should be exciting. Should be exciting to see Bly Brummel. That is his first adversity we've really seen all year for him. But yeah, the Warriors don't seem to be too nervous about it. They seem calm, they seem composed, and we'll see what happens moving forward as Max Bray will get back to work for the Eagles. As he will run it himself, gets a good yardage on that one. Looks about a 4-yard gain.
It's gonna be a 4-yard run there. But like we said, he just puts his head down. He's not afraid to take a hit, and he pops right back up, and he's just going.
Was a 4-yard gain there for the Eagles as it is now a second and situation, but just under 3 minutes, so they have to get the ball moving downfield if they want to score a touchdown before the first half is all said and done. But yeah, the Eagles have done a great job tonight. Come out firing, and the passing game's been strong for them, and the defense has been strong. As a successful pass attempt there, and brought down by Brett Dieter, manhandling the wide receiver.
See, and this is where forward progress does not make a lot of sense to me, at least. I mean, he catches it, but then you push him, drive him back 5 more yards. I feel like that should be given and rewarded to the defense instead of getting at the spot where they caught it.
Agreed. It really doesn't help the hard work that Brett Dieter puts in on that play. But yeah, like you said, good yardage there in 1st and 10 situation now for the Eagles as it looks like they will go back to the throwing game. Once again, as Max Bray has done a great job tonight as the quarterback for ACS. As he looks downfield, the toss, and picked off by Brett Dieter.
And he's going. He's still on his feet. There's a flag on the play, but he's gone. And let's see if that interception holds up. Big-time play by a big-time player. Brett Dieter has had himself a game so far. We'll see what that penalty is going to be, but that was impressive.
Big time play there, a momentum shift as you could hear the Maroon platoon get wild as he was able to pick that one off. And a big time play there by Brett Dieter. As the Warriors offense will go back to work now. Bly Brummel needs something big. They got 1 minute and 36 seconds to do something. They got to get it downfield at least to a point where Declan Finnegan can go for the extra points. But yeah, they got to do something big here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a gift. We've got ourselves a gift handed to us. We can get it downfield. We're going to go to the sidelines, try and stop the clock. I believe we do have a couple timeouts left here. But yeah, if we can get in field goal range for Declan to be able to put it through the uprights, or even if we can get one out wide and have a guy run. We've had some big touchdown plays this year, some 60, 70-yard touchdown passes. And we'll see if we can pull one out here.
Should be interesting to see what the Warriors' strategy will be, as the running game has not been successful so far in the first half, as the Eagles have been all over it. But we do have Jalen Whitaker out wide. We will see what happens. Bly Brummel looks downfield. They pass it to Breck Peacock, and they man him. And no yard gain, it looks like, for the Warriors there.
We're going to lose some yardage on that one. Breck Peacock, yeah, I mean, force back on that. I guess this is where I would agree with forward progress, as it gives us Warriors a little bit of extra yardage if that wasn't the rule. But yeah, I mean, a big play there by ACS, doing a great job so far. They put a lot of pressure on the Sweden Academy offense to make some plays.
2nd and 13 situation here, as now we are under a minute. here at Performance Trust Field, if you're just joining us, it's been a close battle between the Eagles and the Warriors. Belai Brummel looks downfield to Evan Eckert once again. They get some yard gain, and once again, the Eagles are able to stomp all over them once again.
And not many yards gained there, if any. The Eagles are doing an awesome job right here, and it seems like their energy just keeps going up another notch every play.
This is an exciting game to watch, Derek. We haven't seen this a lot so far this year at home, at least, as a lot of the games have been blowouts, but Warriors got some competition tonight in the Eagles.
Yes, they do, for sure.
As it would appear that Evan Eckert is wobbling off the field a little bit, seems to be a little injured, maybe on the tie-up, rolled his ankle or got his ankle twisted a little bit, but hopefully he is okay, as he has been an impact player so far in this one with that nice run he had earlier in the game. But hopefully he's healthy, but we'll have to have someone step in for him moving forward.
43 seconds left here in the first half. If you've just joined us, Breck Peacock had a big touchdown early. Declan Finnegan able to convert on the extra point. And then ACS, after a big drive, was able to kick it through the uprights. And why don't you tell us about their kicker?
Zach Zappia was able to kick that one in for the Eagles, as it's been a close battle. It's been a fun one to watch. We got under a minute left here in the first half. But yeah, been super excited. If you are joining us, make sure you drop a comment. Let us know where you're from, who you're watching for. We'd love to know. As Belai Brummel has space, he runs it wide. He winds up and will toss it to Breck Peacock, who snaps his ankles. He runs it up the middle now.
Get out, get out.
And is brought down just short of the half line. First and 10 situation though, 28 seconds on the clock. Belai Brummel didn't have a lot of options, but his patience and calmness able to find Breck Peacock, as he wanted to wind up and throw that downfield to Zach Moravec, but because he was running, probably wouldn't have been able to get enough on it.
Wheaton Academy had to burn their last time out on that one to stop the clock, but a big play. And if we can just push it a little further down, we got Declan Finnegan in field goal range. That will put us up a whole touchdown going into the half.
You see here on the replay, Belai looked to wind up downfield and then finds Breck Peacock instead. Breck with a nice move to get by one, and was able to continue to get a couple yards here, as they are about 65 yards out of the end zone. They need to get a couple yards here, put it within field goal range, and give Declan Finnegan a chance. And if they don't, get 2 plays pretty much to go for the end zone. We'll see if the Warriors can do it. But yeah, they've done a great job with situations like this in the past, and we'll see if they can connect again. It would be crucial in this game, as you can see how close it's been so far. But Belai Brummel will go back to work.
Get a look at that ACS D-line right there. They've been a force. They've been powerful so far. Let's see if they can hold that up on their end.
Arguably the best D-line we've seen so far this season. Belai Brummel looks downfield. The toss to Jalen Whitaker. It's picked off, as the Eagles with the interception there, as it looked like it was just overran a little bit by Jalen. Pass could have been just a little bit short. We'll see here on the replay. Belai under pressure once again. But yeah, it looked like maybe Jalen just overran it a little bit.
Yeah, Belai under a lot of pressure early. And we had just mentioned that D-line, and they just made another big play. I mean, pressure the QB, and Belai handles it really well most of the time. But a big play and an interception. I believe that's the 3rd of the year that Belai has thrown, which is great. I mean, 26 touchdowns, 27 touchdowns actually with that touchdown today, and 3 interceptions is great numbers. But yeah, it's been a tough first half for the Warriors. Let's see what they can do.
22 seconds here, as the Eagles have an opportunity. They would need some big yardage and then a timeout and hopefully a feel-good opportunity. We will see what they can do, though. Low snap. Max Spray will look downfield, and big hit there by Brett Casper.
But again, able to hang on to that pass. These wide receivers for ACS are doing a great job.
Brett Casper all over him, though, with the big hit there. 15 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter, but Eagles have a chance. As make sure you guys check out Evening in the Furnace Friday, November 11th at 7 p.m. It'll be a fun night here at Wheaton Academy in the Fine Arts Center. But yeah, we're excited for it. We got a lot of events coming up for Wheaton Academy. We do have the musical coming up so far next week as well. So we're excited about that. But yeah, a lot of fine arts events coming up, and that's what the winter is usually all about. Fine arts get a lot of action and a lot of entertainment coming up from them.
And again, that will be Friday, November 11th at 7 p.m. over in the Fine Arts Center at Wheaton Academy.
15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Low snap again. Max Spray looks downfield, way down there, and incomplete. As Gino Spinelli tried to run that one down, was almost able to pick it off.
Should have had a pick there. Just wasn't able to track the ball. Maybe got lost in the lights on that one. But yeah, it's probably one last play here for ACS. See if they can have some miraculous play, get a Hail Mary downfield, do something to put that on field. And we will have the junior cheer team here at halftime putting on a little performance for us. It's great to see them out here.
It'll be fun to watch. I get to see the little kids go out there, put on a little show. Yeah, we're excited about it. So make sure you stick around at halftime, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will be back with more action in the second half. As Eagles look downfield for one more try. And ran out of bounds. Smart play there by Owen Hampton, as he has been the Eagles' main target tonight. But yeah, they have 4 seconds left now. They are right around the half line. They need a big play. If they're they could potentially take the lead on this play, as they do have 4 seconds left. They would need a touchdown, as the Eagles haven't used their last time out now. We'll see what happens, though. I'm excited to see this last play. We'll see if the Warriors can stop them, but could see if the Eagles could make a change in the scoring right here.
Yeah, did a great job of going to the sideline on that. Knew they could get a little bit extra yardage before they had to send it downfield for that last play, and they're obviously talking about it here on this one.
You can see the Maroon Platoon all hyped up, wearing some crazy costumes, as you can see there on your screen. But they're excited for today. They'll be excited for tomorrow night as well, as the boys bring the sectional final here at Performance Trust Field. Another warm night for us, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of people outside. As there wasn't quite as big as a Maroon Platoon last week. It could have to do with the fact that it was 30 degrees last week during that game, but tonight they're showing up and they're ready to be here. So here comes the last play here in the first half. We'll see what the Eagles can do as they look downfield. Long toss there. Good catch there by Owen Hampton. They hand it off. Breck Peacock and Jeremy Johannick all over it. Good try there by the Eagles, though.
Solid play call by the Eagles. They had Jalen Carter coming across the other way. And if Breck Peacock didn't get a read on that, he might have been gone out wide. He had one man to beat in Gino Spinelli. But that's the first half, folks. 7-3. The Warriors are up. And it's been a battle.
It has been a battle. It's been fun to watch. Exciting game for sure. Warriors facing some adversity here at home, and that's exciting to see. It's been a fun one to watch, and the Eagles are doing a great job. The Warriors are doing a great job, and we look for more action coming up in the second half. But make sure you stick around, see that halftime performance coming up. Grab a snap, grab a drink, and we will see you guys soon in the second half. Alrighty, welcome back after the break. Derek, we got a game on our hands here as Wheaton Academy is in a one for the ages with Aurora Christian Eagles. What have you seen so far in the first half?
I mean, you've seen a lot of intensity on both sides, especially with that D line from Aurora Christian. They made some power moves early. They've been doing a great job. But yeah, I mean, we've had an opportunity to see Brett Dieter do his thing with a big sack and interception. But yeah, let's see if Belai Brummel can pick things up here in the second half. A couple miscues by him, but I'm sure he will fix that. I'm sure they talked about that at half.
Yeah, Max Bray and Owen Hampton have been the stars for the Eagles so far in this one, the wide receiver and the quarterback. They've done a great job, but yeah, we're excited to see this second half as the players are stretching, getting ready to go. Yeah, but it'll be fun. And with that, let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Anna, take it
All right,
away.
guys, I'm here with Olivia and Sophie, and they are two of our great cheerleaders. So, guys, I just wanted to ask you two questions. What does it look like? What does a normal game week look like leading up to the game?
Usually we're preparing lots of cheers, making sure we're all flexible and ready to go. Lots of stunt prepping, just so we're really ready for the big game day.
Awesome.
Yeah, lots of practicing stunts and lots of stretching is a really big one, and just making sure that we're ready and strengthened to go.
That's so cool. Now, what does it look like when you prepare for a game like the day of? What do you guys do to prepare?
Usually most of the girls will go and hang out and have some fun, usually go to Starbucks, and then we'll come back, get ready, all together in the locker room having fun, listening to music, and then if we have dinner, we'll go eat dinner together. If not, we'll come out here and perform.
Yeah, usually we go to Starbucks after school, and then hair and makeup takes forever, and then we all get ready for the game, and we just try to hype ourselves up and get as much energy as possible.
That's amazing. Well, I can say personally, you two bring so much energy along with all your other cheerleaders, and I want to just congratulate you guys on a great job you've been doing cheering our team on, and continue doing that. That's all for now. Back to you guys.
Alrighty, thank you, Anna. I hope you guys were able to watch that halftime show with the cheerleaders as the young cheerleaders got out there as well, the junior cheerleaders. But yeah, been a fun game. Pep band's getting ready to go. The fans they grabbed their snacks, they grabbed their cinnamon rolls from the shack, and they're ready to go.
Yes, you can see Coach Swider on the screen there. He's pumped. He's ready to go. Warriors, they got to come on with a bang here this second half. They got to get some things going, get some things rolling, and we'll see if they're able to do that here. But they're going to need to start soon. You can see the band; they're doing a great job here tonight. Just a lot of energy with everyone here. So.
Yeah, as we have Brett Dieter's uncle in the chat. I'm sure it's a fun game for him to watch as Brett's had a tremendous night tonight, and also Don Demeter's got some family down south in Texas watching this one. We're glad you guys are with us and super happy you guys are joining us here in the second half. It is a fun game. 7-3, Warriors are up, but the Eagles can get right back into it. So yeah, if you guys, you're watching, we had some people throw where they're at in the chat. Show who you're watching for, show where you're watching from. We'd love to know. But yeah, you guys don't want to miss up any upcoming live streams. We got basketball right around the corner. We got playoff football next week. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fun time. Make sure you guys subscribe to Wheaton Academy and follow us on WA TV, Instagram for some upcoming events. And yeah, so you guys don't forget about those. But the kickoff will come here. And welcome to the second half. As that one's flubbed just a little bit. And nice grab there.
Liam Barton with the grab there on his senior night, doing a great job. And now it's time for this Wheaton Academy offense to get rolling, get some things started, look for some targets that maybe haven't gotten a lot of opportunities here, and go back to the guys that you can trust. Look for Zach Morvick downfield. Look for Breck Peacock out wide, coming across the middle.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to one of the freshmen here at the school. We call him Goomba here, as he just said the Warriors just need to play a cleaner game here in the second half, and they'll be able to run away with this one. So yeah, Padone able to run that one up the middle. Maybe about a 1 or 2 yard gain, nothing special. But yeah, he was just saying that the Warriors haven't played their game really because their game is playing a clean game. And Warriors have had a lot of flags tonight, a couple of miscommunications, and that's just very uncharacteristic of them. And they're just going to have to pick that up here in the second half if they want to run away with this one. But the Eagles are scary. They have a very good defense, and it was on display tonight.
Yeah, the Eagles are tough. it's been a battle from the start of this game, and I feel like it's going to continue to be a battle through this half unless someone in the first 5-6 minutes of this third quarter can pull away.
As Belaya Brummel, under pressure, tries to find Brett Casper. As you can see, the Warriors players upset with themselves, turning on each other a little bit. Not what you want to see, but whatever it takes to get them back in the right mindset. I'm sure each other, they're pushing each other, they're on each other, trying to get them in the right positions, but they just gotta lock it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's time for these guys to lock in. It's time for our fans to back them up. We got a lot of energy on the sidelines right now. They're hyping these guys up, making sure we're ready to go because we need a big play here to get us going.
Doesn't help that we still are dealing with a lot of injuries. Dealing with Evan Eckert, both the Fellows brothers. Dealing with injuries as that snap is high. Belaya Brummel able to pick it up though. He looks downfield, and that one is intercepted once again by the Eagles. Very uncharacteristic of Belaya Brummel in this one to throw his second interception of the game.
Yeah, another miscue there, and honestly, a great read by that DB. I believe that was number 2, Owen Hampton, who's had a huge impact on the offensive side as well, as he's snagging anything that comes by him offensively. So, but there was a flag on the field, so we'll see what that call is going to be. And it looks unsportsmanlike, but it is still going to be going the other way after the interception. Unsportsmanlike conduct that'll be added on to the first down. And but yeah, a miscue there by the Warriors to start the half. Not what you want to see, but there's plenty of time for them to pick things up, and I mean, we still have the lead.
Yes, the Eagles have come out strong. They're playing a passionate game. They got a lot of energy. They're living up to the hype. This team's, they've got a good reputation around them. Their fan section's all there. They're happy to be here. But yeah, it's been an even matchup. Snap looked just a bit high for Belaya. Maybe he was expecting a low snap, as that's what he's normally getting. But yeah, looked to be up at the letters, top of the letters. Wasn't quite able to handle it. Got away from him, rushed it a little bit. And yeah, just not what you want to see out of Belaya Brummel, but he'll be able to recover and regroup and hopefully move forward from there.
Yeah, Belaya's a big-time player. He'll shake that one off, and he'll be back out here on the next drive for the Warriors, making big plays like he always does.
As the Eagles quarterback Max Bray will go back to work here and hopes to get the Eagles offense up and running again. Looks downfield. It is caught. Gino Spinelli would be able to bring him down. About a 7-yard gain right there for the Eagles.
That's Jalen Carter again, the freshman for the Eagles, who's had a huge impact this game. He's doing great things for them from a receiver perspective. He's quick. Also a basketball player for the Eagles. I believe he's going to play all the way up as a freshman on varsity this year for them. So he's a heck of an athlete all around.
The Eagles' offense and defense have been strong tonight as they're continuing to move the ball up the field, getting in a scoring position. But like we mentioned before, every time they've gotten in the scoring position, Warriors have done a great job locking it down. We'll see what happens on this drive for the Eagles. Looks downfield once again and knocked down and dropped there. As you can see, Gino Spinelli hyped up after that one, not letting that one be contained by the wide receiver there. Third and 2 now for the Eagles. Big opportunity. They can't let this one slip away if they want to get back in this game. It's a momentum shifter after that interception, and they need to keep it up. That throw will be good and complete, and it will be a first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, first down for the Eagles. They're able to just keep moving it downfield. They do it slow, but they've been doing a great job, and they do it effectively. So up to the Warriors now to tighten things up on defense, which they've seemed to do as the drive goes along. But right now would be a great time to start to pick it up and maybe even make a big play, get one of those deflections that we've had earlier in this game, or a big-time sack from Brunner on the outside.
Max Bray will line up once again here, trying to advance the ball for the Eagles. He throws it downfield, and it is complete once again. Another first down for the Eagles as they're doing a great job moving the ball up the field and continuing to put pressure on the Warriors.
And another catch by Jalen Carter. Freshman sensation here for the Eagles. He's been doing a great job this entire game, like I mentioned earlier.
Warriors defense looks a little bit out of sorts right now, unable to lock it down. They just need a little bit of energy. They're not playing with that same, chip on their shoulder, that same pizzazz that they normally have. But they just need something. They need something. Brett Dieter had that interception, last half, and it got them going, but they don't have any momentum right now. It's all in the Eagles' favor. As Max Bray will run it himself right up the side. Spins off one, but Breck Peacock able to get a hand on him there.
And I think that's going to be another first down, and it looks like it will be. That's another first down for the Eagles, and they just keep moving the ball downfield, and it all starts with their QB. He's been doing an awesome job so far. What have you seen out of him this game, Jacob?
I think he just plays with a lot of calmness, It doesn't matter if he's under pressure. But you mentioned he looks like Josh Allen, putting his head down and running. I think that is a big part of his game, that he's just confident. He's willing to be aggressive and, keep the pressure on the Warriors, and he's done just that so far. And, Max Bray, he's done a great job. You have to shout him out as one of the highlights of this game, as he'll go back to work right here. As he runs it once again, right on cue. He's able to cut through the middle and be brought down there by Jarrett Jower.
Yeah, he's got a little Taysom Hill in him, who's been playing QB for the Saints this year, especially when they get down in the red zone. But yeah, they run tons of sets where he's just getting the ball, and it's set run plays for him as a QB, some keepers, and it's effective. They've been doing a great job with it. So, if it works, don't go away from it.
As the Eagles will go back to work here, as they are right on the 25-yard line, it looks like, in prime position to have a good touchdown opportunity, as they have a 2nd and 1 here. Max Bray will hand it off, and it will be that 1-yard gain, as they will get the first down with just about 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, it's been a battle. It's been a battle. We've said that all night long. Breck Peacock started off with a touchdown, and since then there has not been a touchdown. They did have a field goal there by the Eagles, as Zach Zappia was able to tap that one in for them. But yeah, since not a lot of scoring, uncharacteristic of what we've seen here at Wheaton Academy this year, but been a fun one to watch, and it'll be down to the wire all night long. Max Bray under pressure, and it's popped out and picked by Brandon Keebles, as he will go down, and it will be an interception for the Warriors.
Wow, that's huge right there. That's the shift we needed. We said we needed a big play from this Warriors defense, and that's a big play. And we know that Brandon Keebles is going to get hyped up after a play like that, and he's hyping up every single person around him. That leadership that you mentioned earlier, even though he's a sophomore, he stepped into a huge role and making big plays, giving our offense the ball to go do some work.
And the ACS fan session is silenced by that play, as Belai Brummel will go back to work. And Gavin Padone stumbles a little bit. We'll get about a 1-yard gain. But let's look at the replay right here. You see Max Bray looks downfield.
And Jalen Carter had it, but he just got lit up. Breck Peacock doing an awesome job there.
Gavin
is down.
Looks like he's injured. That ankle again has been taped up for a while. You don't want to see that, as Stephen Fellis is already out as the #1 running back for the Warriors. And now it looks like Gavin's in a lot of pain once again.
That ankle has been a nagging injury for him. Something that's tough to come back from. We've seen it in Hudson Williams. He's been struggling with an ankle injury all year. That's kept him out for most of the season. But if Gavin's not able to come back out, then it just allows Brandon Keebles to have some more opportunities, which he's been converting on this game, and he's definitely got a lot of energy and adrenaline. As you can see, Gavin got up there. So he's walking off the field. Prayers up to him, and hopefully he can get back out here and keep us going.
It is unfortunate to see a player as good as Gavin Padone deal with that injury, and especially with football, this is his first year. And yeah, he struggles with that injury all year long, and you can see he's frustrated, not happy about it, but hopefully he'll be, healthy, maybe not get back in this one, but hopefully he'll be healthy for playoffs next week. But yeah, 2nd and 8 opportunity here. As Warriors need to get the ball downfield as they are around the 10-yard line right now. As Belai Brummel looks to run it himself, and he will be knocked down viciously by the ACS defense.
ACS is doing a heck of a job containing Belai this game. No one's been able to do that. Belai came into the game a little over 1,600 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, 27 after the one in the first half. But they've contained him. Belai, one of the better quarterbacks in the state, especially at this class, and he's just doing an awesome job.
Shout out to Tony giving us a little bit of love in the chat, saying he loves the stream and we're glad you are able to watch. And he's wondering if we got any predictions for the soccer game tomorrow, the sectional final. We'll get to you right after this play as Belai Brummel looks downfield, and a good toss there as James Fellows getting his first action back in the lineup after injury. But yeah, I'll start off with my prediction. Got a tough match in Westminster. The boys team has had a great year overall. A little bit of a Cinderella story like last year, maybe going back to state. I predict Warriors come out with it. I'm going to say they're winning that game 4-1. That's my prediction.
4-1. You're going to say 4-1. We just came off a 5-0 victory in the sectional, in the first round of sectional. As you can see, we gave it to Brett Casper here. He's taken down a good game there. I'm going to have to, I'm going to say, I'll say 2-0 Warriors.
2-0 Warriors,
yeah.
Okay.
I'll say 2-0 Warriors. I think Declan Finnegan, I think he's going to be locked down in the goal. But yeah, I think there's a really good chance and opportunity for the Warriors to come out with a win.
Yeah, and if you guys want a little more information about the sectional coming up, you guys should go check out the WATV podcast we put out on Spotify called By the Numbers. Me and Mr. Hockett were able to talk a lot about the stats and a couple of players for that game, but it'll be interesting to watch. And a good catch there by Gino Spinelli getting up there. Gino with a nice grab. But yeah, we were able to talk, some football. We were able to talk some soccer. Talked to Jacob Carlson. He had some insight about the upcoming game. But yeah, it was an exciting episode, and you guys should go check it out. But yeah, Gino Spinelli, he got up on that one.
It was a heck of a catch there. Another first down. 1st and 10 here for the Warriors. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. And they're looking to make some moves on this. Belai is leading the charge. And I sense a big play coming from him.
5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Belai Brummel will pass it off to Gino Spinelli, who will run it up the other side, cuts back to the middle, and will be brought down. About a 3-yard gain, it looks like, maybe 2 or 3, but nevertheless, good job by Gino Spinelli getting reps back there with Gavin being injured.
It looks like Spinelli had the chance to maybe get outside a little bit more there, but he chose to cut back. Not a bad decision at all, 3 yards there. And you can see the FCA Force football right there. Somewhat of a feeder program for us here, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. A lot of our students are able to help out with FCA, whether that's football, lacrosse, basketball. And it's a super cool opportunity for our students to coach.
As Belai Brummel will look downfield once again to Breck Peacock. Breck runs it through the middle, trampled by a number of ACS players there. But a good gain there for the Warriors once again. But yeah, as you're talking about the FCA Force program, I know a lot of people have come from that program and done a great job. But yeah, on your screen is Audrey Lifton, who had the chance to play in the girls' tennis matches downstate earlier today, actually. They did a great job, finished around 18th, I believe. But yeah, amazing job by them. Super happy that they got the chance to go do that. As Brandon Keebles with a hurdle over the lineman there, and it's getting a little scrappy in the middle there.
I like it. It's intense. We've been waiting for a game like this for a while now. But yeah, we said with Padone out, Keebles is going to need to get going. He just hurdles him, and he took off for a couple extra yards on that.
Brandon Keebles puts the athleticism on display. We've talked about him before on the defensive side, but getting a lot of action on the offense as well. He's done a great job all year round. He's super passionate, and he's only a sophomore. We mentioned that, but he's got 2 big years ahead of him here at Wheaton County for both football and baseball. Bly Brummel runs out wide. He throws to Breck Peacock, who just can't grab it, as Brett Casper was way open downfield as well. Golden opportunity for the Warriors, but Breck Peacock couldn't quite hold it.
It was a tough incompletion there. Belai able to roll out, but again, I mean, this D-line has been putting tons of pressure on Belai and making it uncomfortable for him tonight.
Bold statement from the other crowd chanting butterfingers at Breck Peacock, as he does have the only touchdown in this game. But yeah, diving to town from him there, just couldn't quite rein it in. But good chance. As you can see, some of our trainers there on the shot coming from Olympia. They do a great job taking care of some of our players. Bly Brummel to Gavin Padone. Gavin able to get maybe a couple-yard gain.
So we got Padone back on the field. That's a huge gain back for the Warriors. We don't know how long that ankle would keep him out, or if he was even going to return. So the fact that he's out there is huge. He's a power back for us, and he's able to get us yards when we need it, which we definitely do need some yards here to pick us up.
Looks like it'll be a 3rd and 10 situation here for the Warriors. They need to get some yardage. I definitely don't want to turn over this ball with it being such a close match, and with us about to start the 4th quarter, as we have just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 3rd. We have Bly Brummel struggled with some connections tonight. Just a sloppy game so far for the Warriors. Short toss there to Brett Casper. Brett Casper able to get that 1st down for the Warriors. Big play there from Casper.
Casper took a big hit on that. He's hobbling off a little bit, but he'll be fine. Shake that off. Yeah, big play. And Brett's quick. I mean, it seems like he gets faster every single game. He takes that turn, that sharp turn. He actually used to be a downhill skier, so he's got that tight movement that he's able to do. His brother does the same thing, and the way that they cut and are able to slide through is super impressive. And he's continued to improve every game this year.
And considering the fact that he was a skier, probably has some good vision running up and down the field, making those tight turns, and probably has very good instincts, I can imagine, and we see that on display all the time. As Bly Brummel will go back to work here as a 1st and 10 situation now for the Warriors.
We got Brett Dieter out wide on the opposite side.
Gavin Padone runs it up the middle, able to break through a couple tackles. He's still on his feet. He's running towards the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown for the Warriors! What a run by Gavin Padone after the injury, able to get back down on the field, and he puts the Warriors on the board, making it 13
You can see the student section hyped up right there, and that might be the game-changing, game-winning play for the Warriors. You can see Padone right there. We didn't even know if he was going to be back in this game, and he just changed the game. An awesome job there by Gavin, and now we get to see Declan go to work and put that extra point through the uprights like he always does.
Unbelievable run there from Padone, superstar-like, able to cut in and out of the ACS defense and run it into the end zone. Biggest play of the night so far, as multiple flags on the field. As we will see what the call is here, as they did go for the extra point. Looks like it will be a false start. We'll see what the call is here. So it looks like it'll be a redo.
Nothing on that. And Finnegan will be right back and just kicking it through here to send that to a 14-3 game. Wheaton Academy is up. First touchdown we had was Breck Peacock, and then a massive run, huge shift in energy there. You can see the replay. Padone with the move. He cuts right back, and then this tackle right there that he broke at the end, that was what sent him all the way. He slid right in by the pylon and I think that might be the game-changing play that we needed.
Could be, but also a big part of that play was even after that last tackle, he had one man to beat and did a little chop of his feet, little shimmy, and it caught that guy off guard just a little bit, and then he was able to run and beat him to the near corner. But yeah, great job by Gavin Padone.
And now it is time to see what the response is going to be like from ACS. Declan's going to boot this into the end zone. They're going to get it into 25, and we'll see where they can go to work.
As big-time plays get big-time traction, as right after that, Gavin Padone get a little love in the chat. You'd love to see that. So he's a senior, honored here on senior night, and maybe the biggest play of his football career, honestly.
It's definitely up there. Biggest one that I've seen him have.
As Declan Finnegan with the kick again. Okay. Won't quite go into the end zone as that one is dropped and recovered by the Eagles.
Gino Spinelli had that one in his hands almost. We changed it up a little, squib kick action on that, and they almost lost it. Gino Spinelli, David Schneider was almost hopping on that. Wyatt Vandervelde was in there too. That was close. That could have been a huge, huge play for the Warriors.
As the Eagles offense and Max Bray will try to lead the charge, try to get their first touchdown on the board tonight, as it's been a close one all day long. But yeah, they need something here with just a little bit left in the third quarter. As he will run it himself once again. Brett Dieter able to wrap him up and knock him down for about a 1-yard gain for the Eagles.
He's a big QB who can run, but just a little too small for Brett Dieter. Brett Dieter is a tank. He's an animal, and he's had a big game today. Wraps him up by the ankles like he always does, and you got no chance. Once Brett Dieter has a hold of you, you're not getting anywhere.
The Eagles offense will go back to work here. Max Bray looking downfield. And Brett Dieter with a big cackle there, getting hyped up once again. Have yourself a night, Mr. Dieter.
Showtime right there. It is the Brett Dieter show here today. He read that, and he took him and sent him to the ground flying. That's one of the bigger hits we've seen all season. Brett Dieter is playing amazing tonight. Big hits, interception, and I think Aurora Christian's getting a little scared of him. I know I would be if I was out there.
Honestly, the seniors must be a little jealous considering it was supposed to be the senior night, but it appears that it is the Brett Dieter night tonight here at Performance Trust Field, as just under a minute now left in the third quarter, as the Eagles offense will go back to work with a 3rd and 11 situation. Max Bray looks downfield, and it is incomplete as Brandon Keebles able to swat that one up and comes up fist pumping and amped up for the Warriors.
Yeah, Keebles swatted that away, and Keebles making sure he lets them know about it after they get an incomplete pass. So doing a great job. Our D-line has been a force here in the second half. As you can see, ACS student section a little quieter now. We'll see if they can pick it up. But the energy shift has definitely been seen. And the punt is going to be out. We got Breck Peacock back. Let's see if he can do some work here. 36 seconds left in the third.
The kick looks to be a little bit short and out of bounds, ambushing the Warriors bench there. And 30 seconds left here in the third quarter as the Warriors offense will go back to work. The Warriors have a little bit of steam, a little bit of momentum as Brett Dieter hyping up the bench and getting amped up for his team as Bly Brown will go back to work.
And the Warriors are back out there. We've got Keebles in the backfield. We've got Brett Casper out wide. Zach Morvick here closest to our screen.
As they hand it off to Breck Peacock. Tries to find a lane and will be knocked down. About a 1-yard game, it looks like, for the Warriors there.
Yeah, yard or two for Breck. Nothing crazy, but able to clear a little bit of a lane for him to get through. And looks like we might let the clock run out here and change directions into the fourth.
So that will be the end of the quarter. Warriors, big play from Gavin Padone. That's the story of that quarter and the story of the second half, and possibly the story of the night as a big-time play from a big-time player. You love to see that, especially after looking to be injured right before that. But yeah, that was a big-time play. You love to see that, especially out of the Warriors. You needed that boost of energy. And there's the recent schedule that we've had. Started off the year with a big winning streak, shut out so many opponents in a row. As you can see, had that 6-game winning streak. Then the big loss to IC, not what you want to see. But then rebounded with 2 big wins against St. Ed's and Elmwood Park, and then tonight against ACS. But with that, let's send it down to our sideline reporter one last time tonight. Anna, what do you got for us?
All right, so it is senior night, and this game is coming to a close. So I just want to talk about our amazing seniors that we have tonight leading the team. I got a chance to talk to some of the injured players before the game, and I asked them what they'll miss most about the seniors, and a lot of them said they'll miss Belai.
All right, Belai Brummel throws it way downfield to Breck Peacock, and it's just out of reach. We apologize for the technical difficulties as that one was just out of reach. You can see here on the instant replay, Belai way downfield for Breck Peacock, and it was just too much.
That would have been a big play. There is a flag on the field. We think that's going to be holding here. But yeah, I mean, Belai threw that thing. Shout out to our camera crew, everything they do for us. We wouldn't be able to be up here commentating if it wasn't for them.
They give us all the shots and gives us a lot of insight and inside scoops on the play. So thank you for all of them. Thank you to all of our technical crew as well. Yeah, we have Haley up here. We have Mr. Hockett up here. But yeah, and with that, let's send it back to Anna. Hopefully we have all the tech sorted out.
All right, just to reiterate, the team has been so strong, and these guys have put their heart and soul, and next week they're going to play in their first playoff game, and I know they're working so hard, and I just want to wish them the best of luck. That's all. Back to you two.
And Breck Peacock is still on his feet. My goodness, what a run there. Hate to interrupt you, Anna, but Breck Peacock goes crazy up the field.
You can see the replay there. That's a massive run from Breck. It looks like he had the chance to just keep going on the outside, but he decided to cut back again. He was just enjoying cutting back too much, so he had to do it again. But yeah, I mean, a massive gain. That's how you want to start off the fourth quarter. Breck's had some struggles early. He had that turnover, but he's turned it around.
First and 10 situation now for the Warriors. Belai Brummel getting his rhythm back a little bit. Gavin Padone running up the side, cuts by one, and then will be brought down for a couple-yard gain. Looks to be about 4-yard gain for the Warriors there. You can see was almost able to get by that one, but a good wrap there by John Knight for the Eagles.
See Breck Peacock running off the field. He's going to take a quick breather and then probably get back out there soon.
Second and 6 situation now. 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And, Warriors, they've got a little bit of life in them now. And that's what you love to see. But, yeah, Brandon Keels and Gavin Padone lining up in the backfield with Belai Brummel. Belai passes it to Brett Casper, and he just couldn't quite handle that one. Looks like Casper might have just lost that one in the lights a little bit.
Yeah, that almost went through the hands of Casper, straight into the hands of the defender on that one. That was a close call there. But yeah, we're in good field position. We got Brett Dieter coming on the field here. We'll see if we send him out to block for us. Usually that's what we have him do for us. But But yeah, Breck Peacock back on the field as well. And this is a big 3rd and 6, big conversion here if the Warriors are able to convert and get that first down.
As ACS is getting a little bit of love in the chat as well. You'd love to see both the other school support as well. Bly Brummel downfield to Brett Dieter, and it's dropped at the last second. He had it in his hands. Oh my goodness, would have capped off the most amazing night for Brett Dieter. You can see here on the replay, picture perfect toss from Bly Brummel, but Brett Dieter not being a wide receiver, the inexperience.
Oh, he had that in his hands, but that does not take away from the night that he has had. Better angle here on the replay. He ran a great route. Bly put it right where he needed to over that back shoulder and just missed it. And it's time for Declan Finnegan to boot this.
As it looks like it is good. Declan Finnegan, like clockwork, as we always say.
And that is that's a 40-plus yard field goal there from Declan. That is college level kicking, and he's got plenty of opportunities to go kick at the next level and play goalie at the next level. So I'm excited to see what he chooses to do.
As something we didn't really get to talk about on that play that Brett Dieter unable to grab that pass, but the first person there to pick him up was Jalen Whitaker. You know, as soon as he dropped it, you could almost see Whitaker saying, you know, we're good. It don't matter. We're going to go back and we're going to get some points on the board. You're good. You're having a heck of a night. So we love to see that. Good sportsmanship there from Jalen Whitaker. But, yeah, great job so far from the Warriors. In the fourth quarters, they've come out with a little bit of energy.
Yeah, the Warriors have been great. That was a big play from Declan Finnegan, and yeah, excited to see him get one through.
As Declan will go back to work here as he has to kick off for the Warriors. As that one will go into the end zone.
Yeah, Declan has a boot on him. He sends it into the end zone every time when he wants to. Does a great job. I mean, you could see how much of an impact that his leg has. He's kicked a field goal through for us today, 2 extra points. He's been perfect so far. A little squib kick earlier, which almost let the Warriors recover that and go score back-to-back touchdowns. And it's the fourth quarter now. We are about 2 minutes in. Let's see if Aurora Christian can answer what the Warriors have put up so far this half.
Max Bray will go back to work for the Eagles. Looks on the side, and that one will be just over the head.
A little high pass there. Ran a little screen outside. But just not able to convert on that.
You know, Derek, if you were the Eagles here, seeing the Warriors get back a little bit momentum, how are you going to keep playing your game in this one?
I think what's been huge for them is running with their QB and letting him just put his head down and bust through the line. And I think if he can get another big player, if they can go to Jalen Carter and find him, but that's going to be hard.
As
when you
Ethan
have
Brunner
on the defensive line coming around. That's a big sack, wrapped him up by the legs, kept fighting through, and he took him down.
As they say, he was down before he let go of the ball there. So Ethan Brunner with the big sack for the Warriors. Big time play there. That's 3rd and 20 now. Eagles need some yardage.
Yeah, the Eagles need to do some work here. This is probably their last chance to get downfield. The clock is moving, and they need to pick things up here if they want to have a chance to get back in this game. Warriors have done a great job. They've been able to extend the lead.
Max Spray looks downfield. Gino Spinelli and Breck Peacock all over him there. As Than Lindu there was the wide receiver and the intended target, but not quite able to get the first down, as it'll be 4th and 16 now. for the Eagles.
Yeah, great job there. Guys are hyped up.
As Greg Harris has thanked us in the chat for the live stream. Thank the Wheaton Academy broadcasting class and all the people on the cameras. We get to do our job because of them and the hard work they put in. But it looks like it will be a timeout called by Justin Swider. As Derek, this is one of our final live streams on the mic this year for football. What's been one of your favorite moments so far in the football season? You know, me and you have had a lot of nights up here together, been able to do a lot of commentary. But yeah, what's one of your favorite nights?
I think it was our Christ the King broadcast this year where we saw Zach Moravik get downfield. We saw some big plays in that game. The student section was awesome. We just had a really good time, and I know we were hyped up here in the booth, but lots of big plays. It's fun to see those. Yeah, great job. And you could see up on screen right there is the sports broadcasting program has had the opportunity to win multiple Emmys over the last couple of years with student broadcasting awards, and we're blessed to do that and blessed with the program that Mr. Agate has put together here for us at Wheaton Academy.
As the kick here for the Eagles. We'll get a good bounce there and roll almost all the way past the 45-yard line and stop right on the 44-yard line. Warriors offense will go back to work. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun moments up here in the booth. Wheaton Academy's had a great football season, the best that me and you have both witnessed, as they do have a chance to make history tonight with a win. They will have the best record in football history here at the school, which is exciting. We'd love to see that. But yeah, I think one of my favorite moments flashing back was probably the massive Breck Peacock 65-yard touchdown where the signature call where Derek said he's gone right before the play even happened.
And he was gone. As soon as I saw that was a good moment. I'm glad you brought that up. That was a fun one. Yeah, but, yeah, that's bringing back memories, Jacob.
As they hand it off to Gavin Padone, and he will be brought down there. Big hit there by ACS number 72, David Avita. Great tackle there. As we're also getting some love in the chat from someone down in Frisco, Texas. Very glad that you guys can watch it down there. A little bit jealous of the weather, but glad you guys can be on the live stream nevertheless. And we're happy to bring you guys Wheaton Academy Sports.
Yes, it has definitely cooled down here since the first half. Weather is definitely getting a little chilly, but it seems like it hasn't really
Live
affected
Rummel
us.
finds Breck Peacock. Breck with a nice move. Gonna keep running and get about a 6-yard gain, it looks like, for the Warriors.
Little stutter step, stiff arm here by Breck. You can see a little stutter step, get out of my way, and he is gone there. Doing a great job.
As that was almost symmetrical to the pass that Belai had when Breck Peacock had that 65-yard touchdown. I thought we were about to see a little bit of deja vu right there, Derek. Belai Brummel will go back to work here with just over 7 minutes left. 3rd and 4 situation for the Warriors. Belai, short pass there to Breck Peacock. He's able to break wide and spin off one. And once again, Breck Peacock getting a lot of action for the Warriors.
And that was the second piece of that move we saw earlier from Breck, is that spin where he had it and then he took it to the house. But Breck has really picked it up this second half. He's making big plays for the Warriors.
As the Warriors will go back to work with Brandon Keebles in the backfield for the Warriors. As we have someone all the way from Idaho watching as well. Brandon Keebles up the middle, getting by a bunch of ACS players, trying to strip the ball from him. And ref's not blowing that one down at first. But great job by Brandon Keebles. You can see here on the replay, able to run right up the middle through the ACS defense.
Yeah, Brandon Keebles has been a workhorse tonight, and he's been a workhorse all season on both sides of the ball. You can see Jarrett Jower with a big hit there. It was a great job by the Warriors. He opened that gap up really well, Jarrett Jower did, and yeah, great job by Keebles to be able to see that, recognize it, and take it for some big yards and put the Warriors in a great position to seal this game with a touchdown here.
Under 5 minutes to play now, and timeout. It looks to be for the Warriors. As just over 5 minutes to play, my apologies. First and 10 situation here is it's 17-3 Warriors. But the clock is ticking down, and that's a little concerning if you're the ACS Eagles going into the final minutes of this game. They got to get something going. They got to turn over this ball quickly and get it downfield.
Yeah, 1st and 15. The Warriors are definitely going to be looking to run the ball and keep it in bounds, as that's going to keep this clock ticking. But they also want to be able to get this first down. And again, just use the downs that are given to them and force this Eagles team into a very tough position. As you can see, some of the young fans, they're hyped up to be on the Jumbotron here. We love to see all the support that they give us.
A 2nd and 12 situation now for the Warriors. Bly Brown will go back to work here. I think Bly's got one more passing touchdown in him tonight. That's my prediction on this drive. Brummel, passing touchdown.
Maybe to that guy right there, James Fellows, you saw him on screen.
Could be. Bly Brummel looks downfield to Zach Moravec. Almost an OVJ-like catch right there from Zach Moravec, but not quite able to rein it in.
Thought there might have been a PI there. Zach Moravec looked like there was a little bit of contact, nothing crazy. But yeah, 3rd and 12. This would be a solid conversion here for the Warriors.
So Warriors line up right around the 33-yard line. They need to keep advancing the ball forward. But you were saying they're going to keep running the ball, most likely just to keep the clock ticking. They don't want that to stop. Bly Brummel with a short pass there to Brett Casper. Brett Casper finds a lane, spins off one, and will be down there. Looks like a 4th and 4 situation for the Warriors.
Yeah, Brett Casper has done a good job so far today. He's able to slide through the defense like we talked about earlier. He's taken some big hits, so he's hobbling off the field a little bit, asking for a sub. But no, I mean, Brett Casper done some impressive things today. Breck Peacock had some big plays. But obviously, story of the game, it has been Brett Dieter on the defensive side.
For sure, as it is a 4th and 1 situation now for the Warriors.
Now this is big. It's going to be a timeout by the Warriors. They need to get a conversion on this one. If they can just get this yard, keep it in bounds, and keep the clock ticking, force Aurora Christian to maybe burn some timeouts here early before they could really use it at the end of the game, just to make sure that there's no chance for them to get back in this one.
So with the conclusion of this game coming soon, the playoffs start next week, and we're excited about it. The IHSA is making the playoff bracket tomorrow, as I believe the Warrior football team is having themselves a little watch party in the FAC tomorrow. Excited to figure out the seedings and the bracket. But most likely we will have a home game here next week and possibly a live stream. So hopefully you guys will be able to tune into that if possible. But yeah, we're excited about it. It will be fun to see the Warriors hopefully host a football game, which we have not seen in a while. But yeah, we're excited. But those brackets do come out tomorrow. So if you want to see what those brackets are, check tomorrow night at ihsa.org. But yeah, no, should be exciting. I'm excited to hear what the schedule will be as 4th and 1 situation now for the Warriors. They play it to Brandon Keebles, and it will be very close, but they will get the first down. And Belai Brummel will go back to work, and the Warriors are in the red zone.
And that was the big conversion that we needed. Yeah, I mean, now they can keep running the ball. They can make sure they're not in the end zone early, so the clock just keeps ticking. That's going to be the key here. But yeah, as you mentioned, seeding will go down tomorrow for all classes in IHSA. The Warriors are looking to, based off how they did tonight, that 3, 4, 5 seed is kind of where they're going to sit. So if we can extend this lead, get a touchdown here, it puts us in a good spot to get that 3 seed, which, yeah, would allow us to have a home game here and hopefully get us back in the booth.
They pass it off to Breck Peacock, trying to make a move to get through, and will end up just past the 10-yard line, around the 7 or 8 yard line there. Breck Peacock's done a great job on the running side tonight, which is something we don't normally see from him. We see him mainly as a wide receiver, but he's done a great job.
Yeah, they've done some jet sweep variations and actions with him, and Breck's done a great job with that. We've had a lot of guys last year, like Joe Bracey and David Dorn even in running some things. But yeah, it's been awesome. So glad to see Breck picking himself up after that fumble in the first half, but it's like it never even happened, and he's had an amazing game even with that.
Belai Brummel hands it off to Gavin Padone, who is tangled up and just short of the end zone.
And just short, but that is perfectly okay as the clock will keep ticking. And we're going to take some more seconds off of this clock. So, yeah, that's big. The more time that can come off here, the less of a chance there is for ACS to do anything. And down by 2 touchdowns, it looks like it's going to be difficult for them to get back in this game at this point.
Especially if the Warriors are able to put another touchdown in right here. Would pretty much wrap this one up. Would take a miracle for the Eagles to come back and win this one. But we'll see as they will pass it to Gavin Padone, and he will run it in for his 2nd touchdown of the night, possibly the player of the game for the Warriors. And it is 23-3 now.
Yeah, definitely the offensive player of the game here for the Warriors tonight. Has just done an amazing job, and he could see the celebration there. He came back from a little injury that he had last week. It was his first week back, and now a great job here today. He's been able to have a huge impact on this game. As you can see, the fans are getting hyped up. We got a dad right there. A conference matchup for the Warriors. A conference matchup in the Warriors conference. IC Catholic Prep is playing St. Francis, and IC is up 18-14 right now. But yeah, that's a big matchup. IC's only lost 1 game this year. They were able to beat us earlier in the year, and Francis is undefeated. So that's a huge matchup, not only within the conference, but probably one of the better matchups that we're going to see all year from an IHSA football perspective.
And IC is leading that game 18-14, and it is in the 3rd quarter currently. So keep checking on that game as well, as that's a big-time game, fun to watch, fun to listen to. But yeah, it's an exciting game for sure. As Warriors take a 24-3 commanding lead here at the end of the 4th quarter. Been a very close game all night, but the Warriors have started to pull away at the end and slowly close the door on the Eagles. As that one will go all the way into the end zone. As the Eagles will have a couple chances here on the offensive side of the ball. As, yeah, they need to advance the ball up the field, as Max Bray will get another look at it. But yeah, an exciting night for sure, as we have just under 2 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter.
24-3, the Warriors are up minute 48 here left in the fourth, and it looks like this is going to be a wrap. And the Warriors are going to walk away making history with an 8-1 season.
As Jeremy and Johannick and Brett Dieter push the running back all the way back past the quarterback on that one.
And this is the closeout here. We will see what ACS tries to do. Maybe just get some yards, get downfield. But this looks like this is going to be the game. And, man, is this a big win for the Warriors, especially with the first half. It was close. It was a battle. And the Warriors, with some big plays from Brett Dieter, they were able to pull away.
As Ethan Brunner able to take him down there. But, yeah, Eagles played a strong game overall. Max Bray played a great game. Owen Hampton, really the player of the game on the wide receiver inside, for the Eagles. Also had an interception, big key play for them. Got a little bit of momentum back. But, yeah, they did a great job overall. Kept it close, but inevitably just wasn't enough to stop the Warriors here at home, as they are going to finish their year undefeated here at Performance Trust Field, as the clock is bleeding down on the Aurora Christian Eagles. But, yeah, overall, fun night.
Yeah, definitely a fun game to watch. More of a battle than we've seen here at home this entire year. And that's going to be it. That is game. And just like that, the Wheaton Academy Warriors moved to 8-1 on the season. And that is the best record in school history. And we get to be up here, witness it, and be alongside them up in the booth this season. That's huge.
Yeah, great game overall. Eagles played great. Shout out to them. Super awesome effort by them. Super awesome effort by the Warriors. But, you can't talk enough about maybe the play of the night with Gavin Padone with a massive running touchdown after coming back injured. But, yeah, just a super great play. Probably his biggest football play in his career. Maybe one of the biggest moments of the entire season for the Warriors. But, yeah, did a great job. So he had 2 touchdowns tonight. And, yeah, the player of the game on the offense, in my opinion.
And then we can't forget to mention Brett Dieter. Brett Dieter has done an awesome job all season. He's led us in tackles, and tonight he proved why he is one of our best, if not our best defender. He had a big sack where he came all the way across and was able to hunt down the QB. He had an interception. He almost had himself a touchdown in the end zone. It was in his hands. But overall, Brett had some of the biggest hits and plays that really shifted the momentum in the second half when we needed it the most. And
Absolutely.
yeah, history's been made, 8-1 season, and maybe a chance to continue on some history tomorrow with the soccer program if you want to touch on that.
Yeah, boys soccer sectional final will be right here at Performance Trust Field. Don't want to miss it. 7 p.m. a maroon out. Make sure you're here. It will not be live streamed, so if you're going to watch the game, you better get here on time. It's going to be a fun one against Westminster. Everyone's excited for it. But, yeah, unless you want to go travel downstate to watch the soccer team, if they win tomorrow night, you got to come and watch them tomorrow here at Performance Trust Field. It'll be fun. The back-to-back nights with school history possibly for the Warriors, and we're excited to be a part of it.
And we'll see if our predictions hold up. What did you say? You said 4-1, right?
4-1 for the Warriors. That is my prediction.
Yeah, and I got 2-0. So we'll see. I mean, not non-biased opinion. I think I'm going to get that one. But we'll see. Maybe we'll make a little wager on that, Jacob.
Yeah, maybe we will. Thank you guys for joining us. If you're watching this live stream, thank you so much for being a part of this with us. It was a fun game. But always remember, Warriors country.
Let's ride.